Now, the last thing I want to talk about is accessories. There are lots of accessories made for these newer consoles, more than you need, to be honest. And I'm especially talking about things like the, you know, the ridiculous twisty controllers, the Namco ones, you know the ones I mean. I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called. The stupid PlayStation Move wheel, which don't even get me started on that thing. What's the other thing? All these bits of connected plastic that go on Wii remotes. I mean, they're all shite. Throw them away. One thing that is worth collecting, and I know everyone's going to groan as I say this, is the actual PlayStation Move controllers themselves. You know, the light up lollipop thing. And I tell you why. If you don't know, I mean, lots of people see them, PlayStation Move. Well, sorry, but you clearly haven't used one to actually play a game, have you? Right, so what I'm going to do, I'll give you the opportunity now to pause the video and go and do that and then come back. Right, brilliant, aren't they? So, the brilliant thing about the Move controllers is they actually work. I mean, they do exactly what they say on the tin as they're going to do, and they are fun with any game. But the main bonus for them is you can use them as a light gun. Now, there are so many people that whinge all the time and all over the internet. Oh, my Nintendo won't work with a light gun, and with my new TV and blah 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 blah. No, it won't. That's not how new TVs work. But PlayStation Move does, and that works as a light gun. And if you play Time Crisis with a PlayStation Move and then come back and tell me that it's a rubbish peripheral, well, you know, you're obviously not a gamer. Also, go and buy, if you want PlayStation Move controllers, go and buy them now before they jump up in price, because they're required for the PlayStation VR that comes out in a few months' time. So they are going to jump up in price. Yeah. So basically, well-built controllers and things like that. Anything that doesn't do anything too weird, anything that's amazingly built. Like if you have Hori fighting sticks, keep them. They never go down in value, and a well-built Hori stick is gonna last forever. You know, you can't even break them, most of them. All the cheap Wii plastic shit, the tennis rackets, the golf club, the whatever else, throw it away. It's worthless. If anything, your accessories collection should be better curated than your games, because obviously these accessories take up an awful lot of room, and they're not really worth having, most of them. I mean, how often are you going to play the Wii Sports with the tennis racket on the end of the thing? You're not, are you? You're not going to bother digging it out of the drawer. You're just going to play it as it is. Yeah. And don't ever expect your accessories are going to jump in value. There's never going to be a shortage of them. So definitely just keep the ones you're actually going to use. I mean, look at it this way. It matters an awful lot. Just taking it back to retro games, it matters an awful lot whether you've got a copy of world-class track meet or stadium events, right? That really does matter. Nobody gives a shit whether you've got it with a power pad or a family fun fitness mat. Nobody cares. It's not even interesting. Accessories don't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? They're just, yeah. Curate your accessories, don't buy too many. If you see a fighting stick for cheap or something like that, then by all means grab it. Try and get one in a box, because they're much difficult. You know, if the balls get scratched or cracked or something like that, they're quite difficult to replace. That would be my only advice for that. If you do have a fighting stick, either find one in a box or get some polystyrene and make your own sort of top for it, because the tops get scratched like nobody's business, especially if they commemorate. So, you know, if it's a Street Fighter 4 edition, that's only a bit of paint and a sticker. That will come off if you don't have something on top of it to stop it being scratched. think that's about all I've got to mention on collectibles. So what I'll do is, if anyone has any issues or something I haven't covered, then please do write a comment or send me a Twitter tweet, twat, whatever, and I'll try and respond. I think I've covered most things here. If anyone needs anything clarifying, then maybe, you know, if a lot of people need something clarifying, maybe I'll do another video in the future. I don't know, but these are my thoughts on it for the time being. I've tried to make them concise. I've got everything written down in what was supposed to be notes but turned out to be essays. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's got the gist of what I'm trying to say, and yeah, good luck to you in your endeavours.